Samson was a witness for my Lord. Samson was a witness for my Lord.
With song, speeches, and spirituality, the North Central College community gathered to celebrate Black History Month with musicians, authors, and speakers.
By acknowledging African American culture annually during the month of February is our nation's moment in time to rediscover our own existence.
The first to arrive was a trio performing the musical narrative Deep River, A Spiritual Journey. Deep River tells the story of an African American slave who longs to learn to write his name and find freedom. The story alternates spoken narrative with spirituals. The spirituals in Deep River contain multiple levels of meaning, from the sacred to the political. Specifically, the song Deep River is a dual-coded song of the Underground Railroad.
These songs they're infused with this hope and tenacity.
North Central College's Black Student Association brought professor, author, and cultural critic Dr. Mark Lamont Hill to speak about Black History Month, the impact of Black history and culture, and where we must look to the future.
We can't just look at the expansion of a middle class. We have to look at the rise of people for whom the month lasts longer than their money, the rise in people whose homes are being foreclosed upon. We have to look not just at the expansion of college admissions for some folk, but the rise in prison incarceration.
Hill was battling the flu and a severe migraine, but continued through his entire presentation. The final event to celebrate Black History Month at North Central was a presentation by Pulitzer Prize-winning author Isabel Wilkerson. Wilkerson discussed her book, The Warmth of Other Suns, which chronicles the Great Migration. From World War I until the 1970s, 6 million African Americans left the South for all points north, Midwest, and West.
This is the only time that American citizens were forced to or felt they had no choice but to leave the land of their birth for another part of their own country just to be recognized as the citizens to which they had been born.
Her discussions around the migrations and the implications of the migrations were really unique. And I can look back to my own history and my grandparents and great-grandparents and what they did in their parts of migration and see how it has impacted my family.
North Central College's celebration of Black History Month gives the campus the opportunity to highlight the significance behind the African American legacy. But meaningful discussions of race and culture should not end when the month is over.
The soul is over.